Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Judgment. I hope you all are doing fantastic today. I must admit though, this story has become very interesting. It looks like we have to partake in 3 different areas where we have to go see Kaido, we have to go see the Matsugami family, and then we also have to go see Okubo. So we are going to go right now see actually Kido, as this is one I find that is more reasonable to get more information from. So I'm going to go right to this and see what happens.
I knew it would all work out.
What do you mean?
Seeing Kido without an appointment. That video has some serious power.
You can thank Sari-san for that.
Afternoon.
Sorry to barge in.
We know you're busy.
Take a seat.
Well, let's get straight to the point. We'd like to call you to the stand as a witness in Ayabe's trial.
That's not possible.
Would this change your mind?
You've made me a very happy man today. Why don't we have some real fun now that the interview's out of the way, my little minx?
Do what you will.
Wait, really?
Ichinose is unstoppable, and my testimony won't change that. You're up against everyone who stands to gain from 89, including patients who it would save, and their families. You can't win.
Not how things stand, no. But that's exactly why we need your testimony.
I have no obligation to help you. If you truly want to release the video, release it.
You are aware of the consequences that would have, right?
I'll become the laughing stock of the scientific world. My career will be over. But I'd rather that than make an enemy of Ichinose. I'm not ready to die just yet.
One second, let's see. Have you talked to Ishinose at all? You don't have anyone to rely on, huh? How can we get you to cooperate? Let's go for this one.
How can we change your mind? You're in the middle of this whole 89 mess. But you never actually killed anyone yourself. You might be able to argue for a lighter sentence.
Absolutely not. You can't convince me to sign my own death warrant.
Okay. Have you talked to Ishinose at all? Probably this one then. I don't know.
Are you really that scared of him?
Of course. Losing my job is a much more appealing proposal than losing my life.
Nobody's dying if we can help it. We can protect you.
Don't you understand? No matter what I say, you can't win this trial. And if I open my mouth, I'll have to live the rest of my life in fear. Until the day they finally finish the job.
Did you talk to Ichinose after Kuroiwa rescued you from the arcade?
I have nothing to say about that. Now leave me alone.
Damn it. We're not getting anywhere.
You shouldn't fight a battle you can't win. I would never have gotten where I am today without that bit of advice.
So you don't think we can beat him?
Do you even have a shred of evidence? Oh, well, I suppose you did. But Ichinose-san took it right out of your hands. Can't you see how weak you are compared to him? You don't have a chance in hell of winning this case.
Well, you're right. For now, I guess. It's easy to tell how the case will go. We just don't have quite enough evidence yet. There's no way we'll take down Ichinose with what we've got at the moment. I appreciate the advice.
Not yet, Yagami-san. He's trying to take us for fools. I can make him talk for sure. All we have to do is push the video to...
We'd be wasting our time.
You can't say that if you don't try. Come on, Yagami-san.
I said we're not doing it.
Please, just give it a shot. If the video doesn't work, then we'll find some other way to...
There's no point.
No point? That's enough of the tough detective act. You can't run.
Hoshino! ever said anything about running away, okay?
But I don't want to lose. I thought I could help you.
Having a falling out, are we?
Shut up!
Once I have my proof, I'll be back.
And when you do, I will gladly cooperate. Not that I'm expecting much.
Yeah, that didn't go well for me. Alright, let's go see the others. I think we have to go through all three of them. There's no going away from it because we have to actually talk to all of them and see how we can go through each one and honestly see how we can proceed with the whole game, because I think that's the only way to go through it. Alright.
You ready to see Okubo?
Yeah, it's time to clear the air.
I think this one's a little bit easier too. The other one seemed like we might have to fight some people, so this one might be a little lighter for us.
Yagami-san, can you give Okubo a message for me?
Sure, what's up?
Once he gets out, I want to go visit Emi's grave with him.
That's a pretty big deal. There's a lot we have to take care of before we can even get to that, though.
Yeah. Otherwise, Okubo will get executed and never have his name cleared.
We'll fix it. Don't worry.
I hope you're right. We can't let him die in there.
Agreed. I'll give him the message.
Damn, I thought they would just help us and just teleport us straight to him instead of having to go through the possibility of a Yakuza following us. As I say that, they're right behind me. The thing is, the threat is still there top right, so we haven't really cleared any of the Genjin 4. And when you don't, I believe they're a little more active than before. Let's go quickly in here before we get in trouble with another Yakuza group.
I don't believe this. You're serious?
Yeah. He told us his name was Sugiura at first.
Fumiya-kun. You know, I only met him once before Emi's death. Both of us were a little shy, though, so we didn't really talk. I can still remember how he glared at me during the trial. And how I couldn't even look him in the eye.
By the way, he told me to tell you something.
Huh?
He said he wanted...
Yeah, well, this one, right?
He wants to visit Emi's grave with you.
I see. He really wants to do that? With me?
Yeah.
I'd like to take him up on that.
Ayabe's trial is coming up. We're gonna snare the guy behind 89. A man from the Ministry of Health by the name of Ichinose.
Can you do it, though? For real?
Yeah. The prosecutor's on my side, too. Ichinose won't stand a chance. I'll tell them you're innocent, too.
I gave up on that a long time ago. I thought no one would hear me. No matter how loud I screamed. Thought I'd die branded a murderer. But if Fumiya-kun understands, maybe there's still a chance. If the guy who hated me most forgives me, maybe everyone else will too.
I'll get you out of here. I promise.
Yeah, I knew that one was gonna be a little bit easier. So now we have to deal with the Matsugami family, see what's going on over there. And I know exactly what Higashi is talking about. I recall seeing the guy. He was the one that went after the mole when he shot his fellow brothers, I guess, from the same patriarch. Okay, last but not least.
Well, you want to check on the family with me?
Sure, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Sorry for asking you to do this, Yagami. The family's a real mess right now.
Sure you don't want to bring Kaito-san along?
He got expelled, remember? They wouldn't even let him through the door.
Right.
Anyway, let's go. Doubt I can stop them all on my own.
Stop them? What do you mean?
Just come on.
I don't mind if I have to bust a few heads just to get the answers or just to do stuff. I feel like this episode won't be as dramatic as the other ones in terms of fighting. I do find that this is a little bit more story driven and, you know, wrapping up this story to an end. Although I'm kind of, well, I'm not kind of, I'm really excited that this game is no longer going to be finished after today or after this series is over, because we do have Lost Judgment, and I don't know how the story progresses from Judgment to Lost Judgment. But all I know is that the game never fails to make me excited to come back and play. I find the story not only like intriguing, but it also showcases a lot of hardships during really, really intense times where everything else fails. There's somehow some way of figuring, when all else fails, like there's somehow some way a way for Yagami to find out a solution, even if that means sticking his neck out and almost dying for the consequences. So we're here to the Matsugami family office, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen once we get through the doors here. Looks like we're heading upstairs.
Yo, Kengo.
Higashi Anagi. Finally went and brought me Yagami-san, huh?
Huh?
Easy. It's okay.
Need something from me?
Our patriarch is dead. And I hear you've got the scoop on who did it. You know who the mole is. And I want you to tell us.
So you want revenge?
We don't just want it. We need to get it. All part of being a Yakuza. You're gonna massacre the son of a bitch!
You can't handle it.
The fuck you say to me?!
I've told them that already, but they won't listen.
So what do you want me to do?
I mean, you're a lawyer, yeah? Isn't persuasion your job?
Can't worm your way out of this. Tell us who the mole is! Or do you need a little encouragement?
Kengo!
I'm rebuilding this family one way or another. Now stand the fuck down, Aniki!
Oh, come on, man. This guy told me he doesn't have green bars all of a sudden on him. Okay, that's good. Oh, gosh. Wait. I didn't know he had a super move on him. What the frick is going on, though? We couldn't pick a bigger place to fight, though? And all of a sudden, the lieutenant has less health than he usually has. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. I just want to take on, like I said, always. Take on the smaller people. That's going to make your life... Okay, man. I get it. You have a freaking sword. Katana. It's a little freaking overwhelming when you're trying to fight one person, but then you have the big boys trying to fight you back. Alright, looks like I wasn't really prepared to fight. Okay, I'm glad I did this. He was about to unleash his move, right? Let's just quickly grab this. I'm gonna get hit in the head with Oyeka back there. I think that's how you pronounce his name to the most part. Gosh, what am I doing? This guy's just slicing me up when I'm trying to fight. It's so annoying. Okay, this is getting frustrating because I'm trying to fight the little ones. What the frick? Okay, let me just punch him a couple times. I'm glad the lieutenant is missing out on some moves here. The thing is, I can't actually dodge those abilities. I have to actually stay away from him when he does that because it does damage instead. It does like damage as a weapon, right? It's not just a... Okay, that's really unfair because I was trying to actually get away, but I was being held by this big dude over here. Come on, yeah, punch it. There you go. Oh man, come on. The thing is, you can grab them actually, I just realized, because the thing is, they will fight you no matter what. If you're getting grabbed by another person, or if you're grabbing one other, like... Oh my gosh. One sec, I'm gonna do my thing. Okay. Okay, I was mistaken. I thought for sure I was actually gonna get my health fully up from that, but it turns out it was just a little bit. There we go. Thankfully, I took one out. It got frustrating because I was trying to take one out, but the other one was like any of the other two would just hurt me. Come on, kick him. You got him. Oh. All you, buddy. Let's do an action while we're here. This does a lot of damage, actually. So we have a lot of health now. Just gonna use this, why not? Actually, has a lot of damage. Okay, good. There you go. I knew we had to fight. I had a feeling we had to fight in this one.
God damn!
Alright. If you want to know that bad, I'll tell you. Huh? But...
Who is he?
Kuroiwa, from the Tokyo PD. Organized crime.
Bastard's a cop.
Doesn't end with him, though. Kuroiwa's just a tool for the people really behind all this. They're not afraid of some small-time Yakuza thugs.
Oh, shut up.
That's why I'm gonna beat them myself. In court.
You seriously think you can do that?
Matsugane-san was like a father to me for the last 20 years. I knew him longer than you guys. I want revenge as bad as you. Maybe more. Can you let me handle this one?
I owe you one, Yagami.
Don't mention it. Later.
Killing Kuroiwa wouldn't accomplish shit. He's just the tip of this whole fucked up iceberg. Let Yagami do this. You might even want to consider helping him.
Yo. Sorry, Higashi pulled you into that.
Are you spying on me?
Not too hard when you've got a drone.
I guess not, no.
Anyways, with Matsugane-san gone, the family's been drifting in the wind like a kite without a string. Looks like you brought him back down to earth, though. Thanks, man.
You hit your head or something?
Yeah, make your jokes. Just don't say I never said it.
Right.
Okay. We want to return to the detective agency. Well, I need to grab some more items. I just use a bunch on that. I need to grab a lot of items here, so... What's up, man? This guy wants to give us like if we have enough points, he's gonna do the same thing. So it's the same concept. That's why I'm not gonna read it all. So I want a lot of whatever he has here. I used a lot of this. I don't have a lot of yen left actually. I'm kind of worried. Well, I'm not super worried, but I'm kind of like nervous because if I get to the point where I need more yen and I'm out, I do have a lot of like, I don't know what the word is, but just a lot of weak items that I can just sell. Again, he's giving us like an exclusive of this record they get from these popo shops. So it's nothing crazy. That's why I didn't read it through any of that. This is the third time that actually occurred, so I'm not going to be too concerned for missing that type of information. I just want to make sure I can take the less discreet route. Sorry, more discreet route. I don't want people to see me. Okay, well, I'm just gonna run right past them actually. I didn't mean to actually fight anyone. I do mean to stop by a place to eat too because I'm kind of low and I don't want to be, you know, going to the next little bit without having full health. I've gone through my fair share of being really close to dying without stopping by a place to heal me. I hope this isn't an encounter, me walking in.
Welcome back, Yagami-san.
Hey, man.
How's the prep going for Ayabe's trial?
Not bad. I've gone everywhere I wanted to go, at least.
So, you ready to do this then? There's no going back after this.
Well, when you put it like that...
Things are getting pretty intense from here on, so if there's anything you want to do now is a good time. It might be the best idea to save your point just in case it's almost at the end of the story, so settle in your climatic finale. Okay.
So, you ready to get this rolling?
Wow, they really give you time to say, hey, make sure you don't do it yet.
Alright.
Again, let me just grab something to eat in this game because I do not want to fight Yakuza. There's so many of them about here. Leave me alone, please. Not this guy. Okay. We're good to go.
Back to it.
I'm gonna save and go. This might be a longer episode than I intended to be, but kind of excited. Are these Yakuzas just sitting there?
Bring it on.
I guess I can't avoid them. They just want to fight me. This is unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I clearly can't move. I don't know what just happened there. A little annoying, I'm not gonna lie, but we can always just stop by again to get some more food. It's not a big deal. And I did use a lot of SP just for my health. As you can see, my health is actually pretty up there now. So, with that being said, let's just grab all the items that they drop. That yen will go to the food, thank you very much. And I'm gonna go quickly grab some more food after this, so give me a second, guys. I don't wanna go into the next area without full health. Ideally, when you're playing these games, guys, I know you don't have to do all the side quests, but it helps doing side quests. It actually takes away the stress of not having all the health, sorry, all the items, all the skills unlocked. Because you can see that there's some skills I can't unlock even though I have the SP for them because I didn't find the books that, you know, unlocks them. All right, any more Yakuzas? I think we're done with the Yakuzas. Okay, there's Segura. What I'm gonna do is create a save here. I'm actually create a separate save because I actually think I can go back here and maybe do some side cases if I miss any. So I'll do that. All right, let's do this.
How do you feel, Yagami-san? Ready to take this to the end? There's no coming back.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Gotcha. By the way, I just got a call from Hoshino-kun. Sounded gloomy as hell. Apparently, he wants you to talk to Genda-sensei over at the office when you get a minute.
Oh?
He didn't say what about, though. Anyway, I'm just the messenger. Catch you later.
Interesting. I like how this talks to Segura daytime only. As the main story. Alright, we're just heading to the Gende Law Office, and we don't know why. I don't know why there's always Yakuzas everywhere I go. I think it's because of the threat level. Kind of annoying. Not gonna lie at all. I just really wanted to get the Gende Law Office. Kind of ridiculous how much the threat level persists in this game. They dropped something else, okay. Let's just continue moving forward. I don't need to eat again. I know I got hit once or twice, but there's no point in me healing for that. Ideally, full health is always better than, 99%, but in the case of this game, we're getting towards the end. I think we'll have a place where we get rest or something. So closer to the end as I go, and I think this game has provided me with such great entertainment. I'm really sad that this is over, but I'm really happy that Lost Judgment is not the sequel to this. As I mentioned before, it's going to be really fun to do so. And I think I'm going to play almost right away, not immediately after. I do want to get all the trophies in this game before I head to the next game, which is Lost Judgment. So I'm definitely going to take some time to play this. All right, let's see what happens.
Yo.
Hmm? You get called in too?
Yep. Just walked in.
Is Hoshino-kun not back yet?
Not yet, no. Is something the matter?
No, not really.
Over here, Yagami.
Something you wanted to discuss, Genda-sensei?
No, not me. Him.
Prosecutor Izumida.
They've got men monitoring every nook and cranny of your agency. Figured it'd be safer to talk here.
If Izumida came all this way out of the Gende's office just to talk, then that must mean...
More bad news?
Is that how you treat a guest? And no, it's good news.
Guess it can't be all bad.
Ichinose will testify at the trial.
So, you convinced him, huh? Run into any trouble?
No, it went fairly smoothly.
So, you want me to explain 89?
Yes, at the upcoming trial.
And by that you mean the one for the murdered lawyer?
That's right. Before his death, that lawyer made a phone call to Dr. Shono. Of course, we have no reason to believe that call had anything to do with the killing. Dr. Shono in 89? Involved in a murder? It's quite far-fetched, if you ask me.
A preposterous notion.
Indeed. However, that doesn't change the fact that the call was made. And so we'll need to explain in court just why it can't be related. And don't worry. You won't need to say a word about the call itself. Just explain the situation. 89 is a drug of global importance, and Dr. Shono and his team have put immense effort into its development. Once you've explained, I'm sure it'll clear the air.
Yes, I see. I'm not sure I can portray it accurately, though. I'm not a scientist, after all.
If you would be more comfortable, we could always call Dr. Shono to the stand. But his language may in fact be too complicated. I'm not sure our jurors would understand. If possible, I'd prefer it were you up there, Ichinose-san.
You have a point. It would be foolish to take up Dr. Shono's time with such an insignificant matter. Very well, I'll do it. Contact the Ministry of Health when the trial date is decided.
Thank you very much, sir.
If you'll excuse me, I have another meeting to get to.
Nice going. You made it sound like if Ichinose didn't testify, Shono would.
It worked.
Ichinose didn't want to risk Shono getting in there and slipping up. Can't trust anyone to do it but himself.
Good, the boss is on the hook. Now the fight begins.
Good work, Izumida. Turns out you can be pretty devious when you want to be.
Devious? Really?
I'm kidding. Really, I can't thank you enough. We'll have Ichinose out in the open thanks to you. All we have to do now is find a way to corner him.
What about Hamura from the Matsugane family? Can we ask him to testify?
He's still on the run. Guy couldn't even be bothered to come to his patriarch's funeral.
Of course not. How could he after what he did? Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we just grab Kuroiwa and get him to confess to being the mole?
You do remember the beating he gave you last time, right?
I let my guard down, that's all.
Cut it out, you two.
Come on, guys. We've got Ichinose right where we want him. We just need to figure out what to do next. You're not gonna win empty-handed, you know.
It's Mafuyu. What's up?
Ayabe's casino is getting raided by the police.
Lamont? Now?
Yeah, they just started. Morita is setting the wheels in motion. They've already arrested most of the employees.
I get it. It's a character assassination. A crooked cop running an illegal casino. No surprise if he commits a murder, too.
The chief prosecutor is hitting us where it hurts.
Right.
Guess they're not gonna go down without a fight.
Just wanted to give you a heads up. So, how's it looking, Yagami-kun? Do you think you can win?
I'll do the best I can. The good news is, I have a lot of help. Thanks for the call, Mafuyu.
Of course. See ya.
Morita's here in Kamurocho, blowing the lid off Ayabe's casino.
In that case, I'd better get going.
He's not gonna come here.
Well, better safe than sorry.
Huh. If they're raiding the casino, Kuroi was probably there too.
What do you want to do, Talk?
The chief prosecutor's made his move. Probably wouldn't hurt to stop by and say hello. We know all about him now.
You sure this is a good idea? He's not the kind of guy you mess around with.
Don't worry. We just want to check in.
Alright, Lama, here we come. Kyoryuga, man, what a guy. He's like one of those scary guys too. Like you see him, he's like very like punctual and well mannered, but behind his mask is it's the mole, right? How are we supposed to get through with the cops being on guard?
I'm Ayabe's lawyer. Let me through.
Sorry, no lawyers allowed yet.
Well done, but let him pass. I'll vouch for him personally.
Chief Prosecutor?
Thanks.
Were you aware there was an underground casino hidden down here, Yagami-san?
Wow, I had no idea.
Our friend Ayabe was really something, wasn't he? Who would have thought he'd take bribes from an illicit underground casino? Not to mention selling confidential police intel to the criminal underbelly of this town. Shintane-sensei surely stumbled upon Ayabe's secret. And so Ayabe killed him to make sure the truth stayed hidden. Quickly, with a police-issued handgun.
I see. That's the story the prosecution is telling, huh?
We can speak further once we get inside.
I've learned a lot about you, Chief Prosecutor. About the tragedy in your family 10 years ago.
Then someone has betrayed me?
Someone you betrayed. Someone who trusted you for years. I have to say, it was strange seeing how you behaved in Shono's lab. A public prosecutor, the so-called defenders of justice, chose to protect 89 over the sanctity of the law. I think it's time you drop the act.
My mother, she was afflicted with early onset Alzheimer's. The disease progressed quickly.
So is Morita's family.
Not long after she started showing symptoms, she couldn't even recognize my face. Whenever I went to visit her, I was greeted with, "Nice to meet you," as if she didn't know who I was. Occasionally she'd yell at me, accuse me of being a thief or a murderer. Watching my mother's mind deteriorate, well, it nearly broke me. And yet my brother continued caring for her. He was there when I couldn't be, all by himself. When we were young, he and I had both dreamt of becoming lawyers. He devoted himself to his studies, far better than I ever did. Practically worked himself to the bone. Yet, ultimately, he never managed to pass the bar. I can only imagine how he felt when I passed on my first attempt. And yet, he was happy for me, almost as if my success was his. He was truly a good man.
His confidence is wavering. He's left a lot of scars.
Please, go on.
When we learned that my mother had Alzheimer's, my brother was devastated by the news. He took it hard. I, on the other hand, was filled with internal conflict. I was torn between caring for my ailing mother and continuing my burgeoning career as a lawyer. But my brother could sense how I felt, and then he said to me, "Don't worry, leave Mom to me. Your success is all that matters. As long as you make it, my dream comes true too." And so, he continued caring for our mother for 7 long years, 24 hours a day, a woman who couldn't even recognize him as her own son. Whereas I ran further and further away. But somewhere, deep down in my heart, I knew it couldn't continue that way, that someday he would break.
And the regret you feel, that failure, is what led you to 89. When was it?
After Shintane Sensei's murder. Not long after, Vice Minister Ichinose summoned me personally to fill me in on the details.
He did? But why?
Ichinose-san predicted that the prosecutor's office would discover the dark truth about 89 before long. And upon looking into some family histories, he discovered what happened to my mother. When he realized the extent of it, he knew I would be sympathetic to their cause. His proposal was quite clear. 89 was a groundbreaking new drug, meant to save countless suffering patients and families. But if it was to see the light of day, I would have to look the other way for a while.
And that's how someone with the best intentions gets led astray.
Prosecutor Morita, have you heard this saying before? Fire tempers iron, and temptation steals the just. If someone told you they knew how to make mankind immortal at the sacrifice of a few, you would have looked the other way no matter how many people had to die.
I do feel guilt. I can't deny that. That's the only reason I'm still here.
Shono has killed people to cover this up. Emi Terasawa died for it. What about her? Did she deserve that? Meanwhile, Shinpei Okuba was falsely convicted and sentenced to death. He wakes up every day not knowing if it's his last. What did he do to deserve that? Your guilt is nothing more than an act. Do you even realize what it is you're doing?
That's enough.
How do you think your brother would feel if he saw what you were doing now? Huh? Tell me, Morita!
Shut up! Just shut up!
If you want me to shut up, you're gonna have to kill me. Morita, Okubo-kun and Ayabe are depending on me. Emi Terasawa deserves justice too. And I'm not stopping until I get it.
Hey, Tak. Kuroiwa's here.
I believe that's enough, Morita-san. Long time no see. Seems you're already back in action. Guess I went too easy.
You little...
So, another 2 versus 1 fight? Is Yagami joining us?
What are you doing here?
I suggest you turn a blind eye to this. You're good at that, aren't you?
Kaito-san. Think you could stay out of this?
Like hell I will.
You already had your turn. Kuroiwa killed Matsugane-san. And well, it's about time I pay him back for what he did.
Touching words, Yagami-san. But now is the time for action. And don't worry. I won't arrest you for obstruction on this.
Don't talk to me about arrests. You're not even a cop. You're a goddamn assassin!
Oh boy, it's time. Me versus freaking Chris Renfield. Oh man, this guy got moves too, man. I saw it coming. Alright, he has a little more health than the usual. He has a blue bar, which frig, who knows what that means. Right? Okay, I see. Okay, he has a lot of moves compared to me. I'm trying to block that, but I'm not getting anywhere with it. That didn't work. Okay, I'm not fast enough. Man, this guy has moves though. Kaito's like, yeah, get him, get him, get him. Is there any weapons? Yes, sir. I'll gladly use this against him. I'll use all of them against him. I'm gonna have to heal up soon though. Just my luck, he'll get stronger and stronger as I go. What the frig? That's not even fair. He like literally got up and just used a move. Use it all. Use it all. Man, this guy dances a lot too, man. Like we both like, he likes to get up off walls. I like to get up walls. I'm getting pinned into corner here. I need to get out of here. 1 second. Alright. Probably a third in or something. Looking for a QT moment. Well, that looked like it hurt. Ow. Whoa, corkscrew? Oh, I see. Mole style. Nope. I like how Kaito is like really confident that he's gonna dodge every single attack. Ooh, nice try. Oof. Oh man, I knew he was gonna do something like crazy like that. Do I have another one? Yeah. Calm down. This doesn't do as much damage when he has this kind of, when he goes Super Saiyan, let's just put it like that. So let's do some damage with physical. Oh my gosh. What's up, Kato? Nope. Oh, I was trying to punch him. Blood's coming out of nowhere. Oh, wait, 1 second. 1 second. Hold that thought, my friend. Oops. I'm at the right time. Hit me down. What the heck was that? Why is he... Okay, I can't dodge that. Oh, come on. Game, you know that was BS. I literally landed the hit and he somehow still survived that. Wow, I actually hit him. There we go. Extremely tough fight actually, but that can't be the final boss. That was a lot of health though for one guy.
Calm down. How would you even cover this up? There are limits to how much protection I can offer you. You have no reason to be here.
Kaito-san, let's go.
Get back! Everyone step away! Now!
Shut your trap, asshole! What station you from? Think you're tough shit, huh? What's going on in there?
What are they doing? Those guys are Matsugane family, aren't they?
Damn right. They're probably worried about you or something. Afraid the 89 boys would come try to erase you, you know?
What?
Hey, there he is. Come on, we're out of here.
Hoshino-kun.
Yagami-san. When I heard you were here with Morita and Kuroiwa,
I get it. You're the one who called Higashi over, aren't you?
That's right. If I hadn't, who knows what dirty tricks they would have used. I couldn't take that risk.
I appreciate that, Hoshino.
And I'm really sorry for what happened in Kito's office. I was out of line. You deserve trust, and I didn't give it. Yagami-san, I messed up. What I did was unacceptable. Threatening a witness is just... It's not how I want to go about winning this case, Yagami-san.
Got one thing to say, Hoshino.
What?
Iron burns temptation, while the just are often tested by fire.
Huh?
here!
What's going on?
Hey, what the hell was that? He's got a black raincoat.
Who are you? What the...
Tori wrote this, huh?
Yep. Said he tried to get it out just in time for today's trial.
Illegal human experiments discovered in Kamurocho. Dementia drug AD9, the focus. These pictures.
I took him when we broke into Shono's lab.
Nice work.
Guess it's almost time.
Hey everybody, sorry to cut it here. I realized that this video was going to go longer than I anticipated, so I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys liked it, and stay tuned for the next episode. Have yourselves a great day, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.